Hi. Okay, so I received the Oasis collection. Oh, I had to play with it. Had to play with it. So I thought a nice, simple eye, just something simple, something everybody can do, would be kind of fun to show the color. Show the colors. But I went ahead and I already put on my silk. I've already put that on. And I already put my eyebrows on. I used the ShadowSense in smoked topaz for my eyebrows. And I just did it with an angle brush wherever I put it. I don't know. I don't know where I put it. Anyway, but that's what I used for my eyebrows today. And then I used ShadowSense in Candlelight for the base on my eyelid, because I like to do the base on my eyelid, in the tear duct, and underneath my eye, just to kind of even everything out. So the color that I apply, yeah. So it's the same tone across the lid. That's why. But I figured I'd go ahead and I would save this eye to show you guys. I don't have anything else on my face, so I'll show you how I did this really simple eye. So I take Candlelight, just put it all over my eye, in the tear duct, under my eye a little bit. And then I take my little blender. You can use your finger, you can use a brush, you can use the blender. Personal preference. And all this does is it creates a nice, even base, a nice, even color for the other colors to sit on top of. Because your eyelid, there's veins, there's discoloration, there's all kinds of things going on, and this just kind of evens everything out. I mean, you can still see some of my veining like up in here, because I didn't apply up there. If some got up there, then it got up there. But for the most part, it's lid right here, tear duct, and under, just to even it out. And then I'll show you how I did this. Okay, so I'm gonna take, okay, how pretty is this? How pretty is that compared to the old label? Here's the new label, here's the old label. How pretty is that? Oh, so pretty. So pretty. Okay, so this is Oasis glitter. And that is what is going out here and in the crease. And this is a buildable color. They all are. All of them are buildable. You can let it dry and then add more on top of it. So I just dab it on my eyeball. And I take a fluffy brush, kind of dab it and twist it in that color to get it all in that brush. Now you can take and put it on something like a compact, or even dab it on the mirror. Here, I'll show you how I do that. If you just put it on the mirror, you can take the brush and just do it that way. That works too. Then you got smudges on your mirror. Then you see how light that applies when it's spread out like that. I like it. But that's too light for what I was going for. So I'm gonna take and add more. And it dries super quick, so you don't have to sit here and fan it for, you know, an hour trying to get it to dry down so you can apply more. And if you use a not so fluffy brush, you know, a brush that's a little more stiff, little more compact with the bristles, you'll get more dense of a color to begin with. I didn't know what this color was gonna do. I didn't know what it was gonna look like. I didn't know how it was gonna apply. That is why I did it the way I did it. And then I'm going to take this little brush. I don't know what it's for. I don't know. It's a little brush. I don't know. And I'm going to go back in, get some more color. I'm gonna go under my eye a little bit and just connect it to that out there. And I don't want to drag it down. I want it to stay under my eye. Not as close, like as tight as possible, because this comes down just a little bit. I like that it comes down a little because I like to put some eyeliner under my eye and I still want that color to show. I'm only grabbing a little bit at a time, that's why I keep going back into it. And then only go about halfway. I went a little further, but it's okay. I'll use another color to blend that. I'm just putting the extra product up there. I want to make sure they match color-wise. Okay. When you do one eye completely and then go back and do the other eye later, it kind of, when I do it, it kind of throws me. Okay. And then this one is Dusk Shimmer. So pretty. I'm just gonna take it, got just a little bit, I got it on my hand. Just gonna take a little bit and just kind of put it right there. Then I'm gonna take another brush. This one's a really stiff bristled brush. Brush. And I'm just gonna pat. Patting from the tear duct, following the eyelid. I'm not going up into the crease. Then I'm going over to where it meets the blue. Need a little more. It might be too much. This color is really pretty. And then I'm going to take my finger and dab it right where the two meet so it blends better. Sorry, I'm just looking because it's so pretty. Oh, so pretty. Okay, and then I'm going to take a little bit of it and go underneath my eye from the tear duct over to the blue. Oh, the faces we make. Too funny. I don't need a lot, I just need a little. And see, I'm going over the blue just a little bit to kind of blend it so the blue doesn't come over as far. I'm kind of covering it. It's kind of what I'm doing. Okay, super simple, easy peasy. Don't need eyeliner. You could just go right into the mascara, but I love me some eyeliner. So I'm going with SeneGence in black brown. I don't want a super harsh line. That's why I'm not going with the black. I'm not going with the black. I'm going with this. And I just went from the outer corner out, kind of towards my temple, because my temple is right here. And then take it, not all the way from the tip, come in just a little bit. And draw a line to your lash line. And fill that in. And then line your eye. I think I did the other eye a little bit thicker. So I will have to look. Yeah, I did the other eye a little bit thicker. Oh, poke myself in the eye. I just like the softness that the black brown gives versus the harshness from the straight up black. This adds a little bit of liner without liner. If you know what I mean. It's just a little bit of something. Just a little bit. And I didn't say it, but as you can see, I did just a little bit underneath the eye. Right there. Usually I come out a little bit more, but I just want just that outer corner kind of enclosed, kind of cap, you know, little just there. Ta-da! Usually I wait till the end to do my mascara, but I went ahead and I did this one. That way you could see what I did. So what I'm going to do is I'll go ahead and I'll do the primer on this eye, and I'll let that set and dry while I'm doing the rest of my face. Then I'll do the mascara. So I'm going to use our Undersense for my primer. It looks like this. No curling required. It lengthens and curls your lashes for you. It conditions your lashes. It even has some of our growth serum in it. As does our Volume Intense mascara. There you go. And then you just let that set and dry. Okay. So next I'm going to put on my color correcting tinted moisturizer in Light. That is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put it on my blender. It's dirty, sorry. So one little squirt. And I like to add some of our natural color concealer. I like to add just a little of that. I'll show you what that looks like here in just a second. And a lot of times I don't use my foundation. I just use this color correcting tinted moisturizer and I call it a day. This is what it looks like. This is what I apply to my face. Like so. And then you just start bouncing. My nose is still a little tender, but it's not near as bad. It was really sore there for a while. This is usually why I put my earrings on after. Just look at I'm amazed every time. See, because the redness in my cheeks, and then it's just gone. Huh. Now, like I said, you can add the our Make Sense foundation on top of this if you want more coverage. But I like seeing a little bit of my freckles kind of coming through. So I'm not going to. All right, then I'm going to use Blush Sense in bronze for my contour. I'm going to use my blender again, and I'm just going to wipe off part of that neck. And you do the fishy face to find out where your contour goes. You want it in that shadow. And just a blend, a blend, a blend. And sometimes I like to flip it over and use the remnants of the Color Correcting Tinted Moisturizer, kind of blend it in a little bit better so it's not so harsh. All right, and I'm just gonna pick up the rest of it off of that neck. And I'm gonna squeeze just up just a little bit. And go around. Okay. And then I'm going to take the tip of that right there, and I'm just going to touch it to my nose. Okay. And contour my nose. Awesome possum. Okay. Oh, I don't think I want to do blush today. I don't think I want any blush. So we're going to skip to highlight. Now I'm going to use our Make Sense foundation pearlizer. I'm going to use that. And I'm just going to stick it just a little bit right there. And you want to highlight where it would the sun would naturally hit, so you know the natural highlights of your face. So the high spots. So I go around my occipital bone and on top of my cheekbone, and I just blend it in. And you can add this to your foundation to give you an overall dewy appearance, just a little bit more. Because I know that's kind of in right now, to have a dewy face. I prefer my makeup a little more matte, but I might give it a shot and let you guys see what it looks like to have matte versus the dewy appearance with the pearlizer. A little bit more. I'm just gonna go on my nose. It's too much. Get too much. All right, I'm gonna add some more, because that's plenty for my nose. And then I just bounce it up my nose. And then put some right there on my Cupid's bow. I'm just gonna use the leftover remnants from doing my nose here. I just kind of like bring it down, okay. There we go. And then, what am I gonna do? It's raining, so I really don't want to put on powder, because if I put on the powder and then my face gets wet, it's gonna go off anyway. So, no powder today. I'm going to use the SeneGence Volume Intense Mascara in black. This is the non-waterproof. And whenever I pull it out, I always wipe off one side as I do it. So then this is the side that has like hardly any product on it. So then I can use it to separate my lashes. And then all the product is here to there. So I just gotta make sure I'm holding the brush the way I want it. And then you just wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And apply your mascara like normal. And I'm gonna let this dry just a bit so I can apply a second coat. SeneGence Volume Intense Mascara, waterproof. I'm gonna use that same way. I'm gonna drag it as it comes out. And then actually I'm gonna wipe all of it off. Turning the brush as I go. Putting the product back in the tube. I'm gonna use it on my lower lashes because I have allergies and my eyes water. And I wiped off most of the product because I don't want big, thick, clumpy lashes on the bottom. Not that you'd get that on the top, but seeing as I have very short lashes on the bottom, I don't need much product down there. Oh no, oh no. Ah, I stabbed it. Quick, get a cotton swab. Quick, quick, get a cotton swab. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. Just jammed it right in there. All right, so I'm gonna wipe the product back off because I stupidly stuck it back in the tube. Okay, I'm gonna just kind of brush it out. Okay, now, since there's more product on that eye, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll add a little bit more to the side just to make them match. A little more matchy-matchy. There. A little better. Couldn't believe I did that. All right, and then back to the top lashes. There we go. Good to go. Awesome. Okay, and then last but not least, I'm going to layer Blue Jay and Nude lip scents just because they match the Oasis collection so close. Oh, I guess flip. There. So close. So I wanted to know what it would look like if I layered the two on my lips. I think we'll do one Blue Jay, two nudes, or should we do Nude Blue Jay Nude? Or should we do Nude Nude Blue Jay? I don't know. We'll find out. You know, looking at it right now, I have more blue up here on that side. So let me find my brush. There. Better. Sorry. I'm like a perfectionist. Okay. Now I gotta fix the shell. Or the shell. Why did I call it? I gotta fix the dusk. There. Much better. All right, so we're gonna do one layer Blue Jay, two nude. Go stretch your lips out. And then you're gonna use Glossy to seal it. See, nice and clean. Now I gotta clean up the edge So I'm going to use my Oops remover. Okay, let that set for a minute. Not a whole minute, but okay. Haha. I like this lip color. Kind of matches my shirt. What do you think? Okay. I am going to sign off now. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.